Alright, good day everybody and welcome back. Here we are, we're jumping on with level 3. So we have access to actually 2 missions right now, level 4. We're going to start with level 3, The Dark Within. And this is actually really sweet. I love this mission. This was the last mission in the beta was probably my favorite. This comes in a close second. So, cutscene, we were talking with that guy, what is his name? And he's a famous voice actor, and I've used him in the show, and I can't remember right now, but excellent voice acting. Voice of the traveler.
Back at the Cosmodrome are keeping a pretty tight guard on the old Skywatch. Could be one of their leaders, or it could be something valuable. The speaker's asking Guardians to look into it.
There is an addictive factor to this game that's kind of hard to describe, and I don't know what it is. It is just the way it feels.
Okay, the Skywatch is just on the other side of the steps. And it's surrounded by Fallen. Well, I'm ready if you are.
So we're obviously starting in the same place. I need to turn my headphones down so that the microphone doesn't pick up with it. So we hold back, push into the old array, and find what the Fallen are protecting. We are going to unlock a Sparrow pretty soon, which is our speeder, which will be nice, to be honest, so we can cover more ground a little bit quickly. We did unlock some new gear, if I remember correctly, so we have a new helmet to put on. We have some new shoes. Oh, those are the engrams. I actually didn't get that taken care of at the tower. That's fine. For now, I'm going to equip this because it's a little bit better of a shotgun. We'll get rid of the old one, and everything else I'm pretty happy with for now. So, as I was saying, a big part of the game...
You know, this place must have been amazing before the collapse. Thousands of humans boarding the colony ships, off to build cities beyond.
There you go. Thank you, Dinklage. Dinklage is going to interrupt me every time I try and say things. Come on, Peter. Just let me go. So these are other players that you see here. Certain missions will load you into a larger zone.
The building with the radar. That's the Skywatch.
And you'll run into other players. So right now we are actually in the Explore Zone. We could go anywhere we want in the Earth portion of Cosmodrome that's unlocked right now. We're going to just continue with the mission for the time being. But it is pretty cool that you can meet up with other players. In fact, he just drove by right there. Unfortunately, and this is a critique that still appears like it's the same, it doesn't have an MMO feel to it. So there goes this guy. Hi, bud. Shall we dance? Hey, man. So that's cool to just run into a random person like that. But for the most part, I would have expected more people to be on the ground. There is some really cool things called, like, basically events that happen. Oh, I don't need to kill level 7s right now. Public events in which, like, you're on a map like this and something falls from the sky, or you and basically the people on the map at the time need to work together to do X or Y. And that's actually pretty cool when groups of strangers just sort of work together for a little bit. There's not really a proximity voice. Bungie hasn't... They did address this. It was a concern in the beta for people that communication isn't very easy in Destiny, and that still has pretty much stayed the same. Goodbye. That shotgun did a nice amount of damage. We don't actually have a lot of ammo for it, which is unfortunate, because in this mission, I would like to have more.
This was one of Skywatch's old array stations, a link to the lunar colonies.
The other thing, too, is it doesn't look like there's really many more emotes. These are all the same emotes from the... I only have 4 emotes, it looks like, unless I can go... Nope, just 4 emotes for now. Hopefully that's something they address.
Fallen sealed this gate. I can get it open.
I bet you can, Dinklage. Let's deploy that ghost. Pretty textures. Can always dance to kill time. But what's the fun of having a few people on the map that you run into if all you can do is dance and wave at them? Wouldn't it be nice if I could actually, you know... If I can turn off the voice feature, that's fine. But, you know, if I could just talk to that person, that'd be pretty cool. Proximity voice style.
Lots of motion ahead. I've got a bad feeling about this.
And there we go. This is why I really wanted more shotgun ammo. Oh my gosh, how do I not have more shotgun ammo for this? I only entered this with no special ammo and my scout rifle. You know what we're actually going to do, because this is going to be too hard to do with the scout rifle. Ah! So these are thralls. This scared me the first time I was playing, rightly so. These are your flood type enemy, and they're a bit scarier than flood. Here's our special ammo. Give me that reload, please. Oh, hey, and this is the first time you're seeing an acolyte. Different kind of enemy. Let's get a little bit of AoE damage. You can see the hit indicator in the center is letting us know that we're doing more than the one-hitted damage, which is pretty cool. The radar on the top left does a pretty good job of showing you where people are in vicinity to you.
There's a wizard here. You have to kill it.
A wizard? Yes, a wizard. Okay. Thank you, thralls. Oh wow, it just looks good. Plays good, plays smooth. It is a little bit smoother than the beta. I'm interested in how far along though this build is in contrast with the beta, because while it is smoother, it's not night and day. That's the wizard. I think it didn't have a name in the beta. Acolytes also have the headshot weakness. Again, just trying to focus down as many of the smaller guys as possible. There is a golden chest that we're going to grab in this area. There we go. Tried to trigger the thralls best I could. Now we got the thralls out of the way. But the mission will end if we don't end up getting the golden chest in the right amount of time. So, and the wizards they're spellcasters, so they're a lot like my class, the warlock. Which, as the warlock, we're going to end up getting our super here pretty soon. Being able to throw an AoE ball. And there's a lot of acolytes. Hello, boys and girls. Okay. It always manages to feel a little bit more hectic than it really is. Which is a good feeling. I like that. Little flanking route here. Map design is certainly Bungie. Much more vertical space to play with than current generation shooters. Do we call it next gen now? Oh wow. That guy had a damage over time. I didn't know that the wizard had a little ground DOT. That's pretty nifty. Hey. Alright, acolytes down. I think there's only one or two trash mobs left, and then it's just the wizard. Might just be our wizard, actually, which is nice. Once that shield's down, he'll go down quick. He's squishy like you would expect a caster to be. Okay, now we gotta hurry to get to that chest. There it is. Alright. And we got a sniper rifle. Pretty cool.
We should probably get moving.
Yep. Oh, it's a rocket launcher. Excuse me. Nice. Switch back to our scout. Everything else is pretty standard. Oh, we did get new gloves, too. 17, 17, 18, so we don't need these gloves. We can ditch them. And as you see, we dismantle them. We end up getting a little bit of glimmer, which is our in-game currency. So, and now it'll take us to the mission screen. And that, you guys, is mission number 3. We haven't gotten our super just yet. We're pretty close. We're about 60% of the way there. And what kind of rewards do we get? New tabard as well as warping claws. Return these to your Vanguard Mentor as proof of the Hive's presence in Skywash. So we're going to take that back to the tower. Don't think you really need to see that, so I'll just see you in the next mission, which is number 4. Thanks for watching,